Ghana Jisens so awajibra or share a program na wotie o program na me ko panel members I know more a discussion ewie madwe ye me say sabri a premature say obi a draw conclusion say the fact say Chief Justice Paul Bafoboni what can say at this petition na ye de bre no ever the electoral commission and the deputies, the electoral commissioner, and then the two deputies, and the special prosecutor. When Timian establish any prima facie case against them, and the petition no in here say, ebe move to the next stage where you form a committee to conduct investigation no tea. Then it means say, as sama chairman of the NDC, Asiedu Nketia, and the leading members of the NDC, I can say, was to say, James or the electoral commissioner, and then the two deputies, no, any fit for purpose, no, it means say, forever, no, your closest are done. For me. Don't be surprised, say next week, and I said the following week, Ubeti, and I said who say, and Crophobia sign every package, and I say what package another petition. Eddie Equacoma president say, Yefan Coma, Chief Justice for determination of whether or not there's a prima facie case. So for me, the ICA, no, young fan say, and no, you bet me a can want some and there. But ma ye nada I want I drink ye and say, I see Nedintino say, a free day I could see say President His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the term no ebebana we no. Electoral Commissioner or Mensa, and then the two deputies, and then the special prosecutor, or position no is now solid. Because say Chief Justice Akase petitions are in Sakai no osusu say prima facie case be any. I think say a premature. But the Abbas CA Edie it was ye discuss in the context and in the surrounding circumstances of the petitions. It is a be twaso Edie free the Chief Justice, Justice Paul Bafoboni, they are YSCA, so we shall say their threshold are constitutional at their mind for the removal of a superior court of justice. Now, don't forget, my main so that we get it clear. Now, in the 1992 Constitution, Article 146, to be precise, and a dealing with removal of the Chief Justice and Justices of the Superior Court. Yeah. Now, the only reason Amasa constitutional article abe relevant, electoral commission and the deputies removal because of the conditions of their office. Because conditions of their office and a tie or conditions in respect of the electoral commissioner or akin to the position of a court of appeal justice. Yeah. And deputies also no position equivalent to that of a high court justice and a judge. So it is on that basis and now remove discusses here discussed in the context of Article 146. Yeah. Other than that, Article 146 mention electoral commissioner and mention the deputies of the electoral commissioner in terms of removal of those office holders from office. And the young clarify and no now about Article 146 threshold you are talking about a stated misbehavior incompetence, and then inability to perform or hold office, and also so wama 2 grounds. Say infirmity of body or mind. These 3 conditions, and the only basis our constitution no I can say ubetimi agina so a udi a superior court justice every office.
Yeah. Now
Ziga, don't forget, say the independence of the judiciary no guaranteed under chapter 11 of the constitution. And to be precise, Article 127 of the Constitution solidified the independence of the judiciary. And the judge be Jumadia Obedi as a superior court justice. And the Kokodru also the Jumani Constitution no a guarantee wabo combine. Until Wama said the only basis I bet to be a superior court justice a free ho ASR 3 grounds away. Incompetence, stated misbehavior, and then inability to function or perform the office. Yes, because of infirmity of mind or body. The Hona sa constitution no at the 146 cancer say obi susu say sa ndema biensan mu baako ana mienu ana se biensan no nyina ade a ebo obi okura sa office na. Then it was all package a petition. Now the comma His Excellency the President. The President Saka now wabo actually the comma Chief Justice. And then Chief Justice will then have to determine whether say petition na President Saka or their brain no substance be a woman. And then they prima facie determination. No. And that is where it could do ya. Chief Justice Bafuboni say, was share petitions na by any them. Nanadwen yen say, it be anywhere a measure up to the constitutional threshold. I set it out under Article 146 of the Constitution, for which reason there's no need to proceed further in respect of the Electoral Commissioner and the 2 deputies. You know. So that is so far, no. About the tougher in respect of the Electoral Commissioner is not there yet. Now, about office of the special prosecutor, the special prosecutor himself, and also no, the position no akin to that of a court of appeal justice, but the OSP no is regulated by an act.
Yeah.
And the OSP Act and also setting out the basis and as conditions. You bet me a first one. You be a special prosecutor every office. Now, the conditions now you setting go beyond 3 now. Article 146 are set out for the Electoral Commissioner and the deputies of the Electoral Commissioner. And the honor more expand the scope to include other matters. The meanings of a person.
All right, but lawyer Yan Shadi, I was asking Dr. Sodeki Amuzi a question now. You also take your bite on the same question. How Madame Tokono was removed? People think is politically motivated, just like people's Ǎnĝrǐly said, Madame Charlotte said, the same thing 2018. Now, Nkofofi say, Madame Jean Mensa is being exonerated just to justify Madame Tokono's removal. Etibema Nkofo aka say, any of my penny Chief Justice here fair. If we say, see Tokono who ye bono in Tansa bono tina ye nedi. Oh, say we say the a buyer would dip no, a buy no, and I say President and the Chief Justice no, Amana Akwayo. What's your take on this? Could that be possible?
Well, maybe possible. Said the Medican is the removal of Justice Araba Tokono from the position as a Chief Justice. I don't know, the Chief Justice no the position no a whole or a leader of a whole arm of government. Uza constitutional architecture no. Your separation of powers. And the president and the head and as a leader of the executive arm. The Speaker of Parliament and the head or the leader of the legislature. And the Chief Justice the head or the leader of the third arm, which is the judiciary. And Ziga, globally, I mean, we are self and a bassa ye impeach Chief Justice, and as ye Chief Justice at the free office, say, on to me, Koso, and yet the head of the entire arm of government that the judiciary. My dream say, it was a bar, you're raising it very high. Was he raising it very high because so one shade the year, you setting out criteria, you impeach president. You setting out criteria, you impeach a Speaker of Parliament. And they setting out criteria, you impeach the Chief Justice free office. For me, the threshold you setting out Article 146, no, ABR, 1 hour minimum, no, now was to say the role of the Council of State, being an independent body. Mobile to me functional, be to me detecting more money, Bema yet to me abo. ASR position by back from their actual Chief Justice are not always swayed. My name is say, moving forward, I was here Article 146 the year because I know sir, Ziga, trust you me. Some people ba abemu ochina. Na MPP per se oyi Chief Justice or chairman or akonwa so ye Chief Justice free wa. And one is obey engineer the Council of State. Because don't forget say the see Ashanti region when I ye they are representing Ashanti region our Council of State. Una Nanan Kansa Buadu and a former chairman of NDC Yaubimpe or called first rounder. Na kansa Buadu lead basabasa yesi ya yeko second round. So nearby and say na asama na Yaubimpe kanyina and say ebe then na wono wakwa to abase ukoyi obi oye known NPP sympathizer. Two NPP 44 na kansa Buadu. So no then go to President Mahama for Saturday TV or him. And based on what he said, he want to represent Ashanti region at the Council of State. And I will share all the regional representatives now. You realize alignment, echo a certain direction. This is not to say Biomo and Yomu Juma as Sunday I expect Yomo. But it's only to establish the fact that politics play a dominant role.
Okay.
Now the advice our Council of State for Edema. So that being the case, embassy say determine prima facie case in respect of the Chief Justice now. A possible say you can have it is the and then also set committee now you set young Kasebi or Mojumo Moye and so any. But I mean no, opportunity was an in-camera thing. No opportunity say you may follow proceedings. And at the current year, Gina Suswa specifically, the reasoning of the pan on air trans, and now they are in the public. So how do you go into it to say wait there, based on ABCDE, and you raise bar to say the mind? That is the conundrum. I tell you, that's why I'm saying, say, we now ban me, want to me fan compare the true Chief Justice because position not ended the same.
Okay.
Chief Justice position, you cannot in any way relate it to the position of the electoral commissioner or the position of a special prosecutor. And the mean yes, Chief Justice so I based on me know you're privy to the content of the petitions but Chief Justice so I hearing them ususu say there is no substance therefore basis for prima facie determination for which reason and will be set up committee to prove further. That is why it ends. Yebo Chief Justice Nabaso say when you could do it to Sana Mono. Nami about Konokaso, say more president to Swabaso say or minim the rule president play was idea because the constitutional way they clear say president in Saka ombo informer chief justice. A chief justice now also prerogative say obey determine whether or not there is a prima facie case in respect of the petition. So determine say Bibia Selanima or refer or throw back to the president. The president only communicates the outcome to us.
Okay.
So
right.
Thanking the president in this regard, I don't mean where it comes from, but Yembo Chief Justice Abaso, at least in respect of this one, what can say, Osusu say, prima facie case Biano has not been established. But Embre Day Nim no so say the Americans of Pabonade to say Yem package another petition, Enfanko, na Abia. And no, the American is it prima facie case Bioma. I was saying,
yes, you are right. You are right. My producer told me this morning that a certain member of parliament told him that they are preparing for another petition. So, per what you are saying, I think say me no be yard beer. So hold on for me. Now me engage. We have Dr. Peter Takpe is with us, and of course Dr. James Bonfe, Kwabena Bonfe, aka Kabila, is also with us. Let me go to Dr. Takpe. So Doc, yenina yehuru bedie essay and conforce more on pegna baso and conforce say we don't have to do that, but we rather to eulogize your friend said the Chief Justice said ebia waye ndaduma ye. Over the years obi anu ma sometimes omota escape sa petitions we say Charlotte say did not escape it, and Madam Tokono so antimia escape, but Madam Jinmensa for first round year in fact they have put everything in its position. She's been exonerated on the two deputies. Tell us, what does it mean for us as far as our judicial system is concerned?
Thank you very much, and my greetings to Council Ohinijan and other panelists also. In fact, we I would say victory for rule of law, and also judicial independence, because Obien himself, as for petition BTC say there, once the political party involved, especially the political party with
Doc, sorry, save that, please. Can you shift a little bit? Or shift to or left kakra mami. Now, well, I shifted kakra. So,
is it okay? Is it okay?
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying that for this is a victory for judicial independence and then also the rule of law, because this is a situation where you have the political party, which is currently the party in government, senior officials talking about the, need to remove the EC and his deputies. And for the Chief Justice to give such a report, for the President to agree, brings back confidence into the system that indeed there can be a real separation between a political party and then the government machinery or the government in power. And this is a classic example. We all know that in the past, the institution of Electoral Commission has been highly politicized, especially with what happened to Charlotte Osei, because it's the same thing that happened to Charlotte Osei. It's the same thing that is happening now, because senior officials of the previous government also spoke against her, and when they came to power, they removed her. Of course, the reasons may vary, but these were signals. So this alone shows that there's a rule of law. Confidence has come back to the judiciary at another level. Not that there's no confidence, but if it is going down, it has been afflicted because of this, for people to know that indeed the separation between the political party and then government in power is clear. So this is good for our democracy.
I see. So you also don't buy that idea as a gimmick.